the beat architect.
Windhoek Gymnasium faced off against DTS at the CBS Sports Arena on Saturday in their opening match of the 2025 MTC HopSol Youth League. DTS emerged with a 2-1 victory, taking the lead in the first half through a goal from Jagot Kabir. They extended their advantage in the second half, leaving Windhoek Gymnasium with a tough challenge to catch up. Despite a late surge from Windhoek Gymnasium, who scored a goal towards the end of the match, they couldn't find the equalizer. The team struggled with mistakes that ultimately cost them the game, especially in the final moments where a free kick resulted in DTS sealing the win. Windhoek Gymnasium showed resilience in the second half, but errors in key moments prevented them from earning a point. The team will look to regroup and improve, knowing that the season is still in its early stages.
Yeah, today's game was a good game end to end. Just few mistakes that actually caused us to lose this game. But it's not something that we will kill each other about. I think we just go back to the drawing board and yeah, we rectify that. Our outcome would always want to be that we get the 3 points. As I'm saying, those mistakes cause us to change on our tactics as well, because we had to make a few substitutes just to change. We also have players that also went for trials in the regional teams that they were called up. So yeah, it's a bit thin, but we don't want to always count on players that are not here. The ones that are here should also show what they can do. So I think they did well. It's just individual mistakes that caused us a bit of problems, but it's still early. You know, we can rectify those things. It happened last year. We lost our first game, but we came back heavy. You know, so yeah, now they can expect more fire. We are playing team. We play the ball on the grass, and we're fast guys. We move around. We're trying to score more goals this year, because last year it was a bit of a drought. Yeah, but if they're here, they will see fire. They will see how the boys are really prepared for this league this year.
We started off slow, then they scored. Then second half, we came back stronger. We equalized, but then due to mistakes from our team, silly mistakes, we conceded the last minute goal. And yeah, Really just, timing your tackles, knowing when to go in, when to just cover the space, and we gave unnecessary fouls and the fouls led to goals. Of course, we're going to go back to the drawing board, fix the mistakes we made, and come back stronger the next game.
The opponents are technically good and technically good. So in the first half, I think they were a bit better than us. But second half, we came back, showed character, determination, and hard work, and we got the goal back. But after the 9 minutes, I think that's 5 minutes, our right back he did a silly mistake, which he considered a free kick goal.
Coming off a 4-1 win last week, Dhama Soccer Academy under 17 were in high spirits for their second match of the MTC HopSol Youth League. Were in high spirits for their second match of the MTC HopSol Youth League. They came up against Mohr, who had lost their opening match 3-1. The high school team shook off their loss and came better prepared to at least collect a point, drawing 0-0 at the CBS Arena. In the first half, Mohr looked like they were on the attack to get a goal, but that was not to be, as Dhama's goalkeeper was steadfast in keeping them from scoring. On the other side, Dhama also had some chances in front of goal, but was unfortunately unlucky and failed to score by the end of the match.
Actually, the team that should I say Mohr, the school itself, it's just a team we are busy building. We just started working like 3 weeks ago, but I believe we'll get there as soon as the boy understand what we are trying to, the message we are trying, the information we are trying to give them. But for now, it's a school. It's different from a soccer academy. But we'll get there. We are working. We at least now we train like 4 days in a week. We'll get there. What I can say is that when you get a chance, you don't capitalize on it, or you don't make use of the chances you get. That is what you get at the end of the day. I know we had a lot of sitters whereby our strikers supposed to score, but unfortunately that is football for us. We'll continue working and work on the strikers, on our attackers to sharpen. We're going to sharpen them, then they will be what we want them to be. It's the process. It's not easy. Development is the process. A school against an academy. I'm a bit satisfied. Better than the last weekend that we lost 3-1.
Oh, it was a very, very tight game, compact. But I feel like we should have taken the 3 points. We should have won the game because we controlled the game mostly in the midfield. Strikers didn't capitalize. We had the one last-minute goal, but unfortunately offside. But we take it from here. Develop the young boys. Next game we'll do better, definitely. Definitely attacking-wise. We played attacking. We pressed them high in their own half. Midfield is actually our strongest point. But we're trying to connect the passes, put through the through passes to the strikers, wingers. But yeah, unfortunately it's a draw. Next time we'll work on it. Capitalize. Yeah, slightly, but still little details that we have to work on. But yeah, as time goes on, as we train, yeah, definitely it will work out next time.
Hello. Why is this one moving like a slow motion? He's doing replay. Oscar, don't go back there. It's alright. It's a mark of God. Alan!
The second round of matches in the MTC HopSol Youth League commenced over the weekend, with most of the age groups in action except for the under-19 group. Colin Benjamin's soccer talent continued their fine form last Friday afternoon, defeating Windhoek Gymnasium 3-0 at the CBS Arena. Gymnasium, on the other hand, has now lost both of their matches this season, both by the same scoreline. However, they remain unconcerned, noting that the season has just begun and there are still many more games to play in order to improve.
The game went well. It went as planned. The boys did execute the things we did during training. It's just a matter of this opposition came and they sat back a lot. So they didn't really give us an option to do what we really wanted, because the boys are not really, they still don't have that connection with each other to open up a team. So it was a challenge in that regard. Although we got the 3 goals, it was mostly individual goals. You know, we expected the boys, this was a challenge we wanted to see the boys go through, where we expected them to open up the team, which they struggled with. But these are challenges where you take it and you take it to the training ground, and then you learn and you improve on it. In terms of improvements, this game was a good example of what we have to improve on. When a team comes and they sit back, what we expect the players to do, how we expect the players to open up the team, that is something we have to work on, because it can another game can come where we don't have individual brilliance, where the players score on their own and then we'll have to open the team up, and that's an improvement we have to work on.
Not really. Remember what I said last year. I said we're building this team. Now for the boys, I told them the first 5 games, I'm not even going to pressure them, because we need to build that chemistry. We didn't play a lot of friendlies and so on. So yeah, I'm going to lose those points. But for me is how the development will go, and can we build a formidable team that can go forward. So yeah, for this first 5 games, I won't stress. Thereafter, I will be pushing a little bit harder. So we are learning from all these games that we are playing. Like today, playing against CBS is training about 4 or 5 times a week. We train twice. But it was 3-0, you know, and we played last week and we lost 5-0 again against a team that's also training the same. So I'm seeing that the score is coming a little bit down, although we conceded 5 last week and the 3 now. But I feel it's not something to stress about. We are going to come back. Just watch the space. Yeah, it's a building process, because what we did, we started with fitness beginning of the year, and then we came a little bit late in to playing ball work at the field. So you can still see they're trying to gel with each other, trying to find each other. We have about 5-6 new players in the team that's just trying to help the team up. So that chemistry has to build. I mean, it's not something we can force. It will come. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Patience is the key.
Sport Club Windhoek's under-17 team, SKW, suffered another defeat, losing 1-0 to River Heights Football Academy on Saturday at the SKW B field. The tough encounter between River Heights FA and SKW was a well-fought match, with both teams applying stringent tactical approaches to keep each other at bay. Lady Luck favored River Heights when their efforts were rewarded by a corner kick. SKW's keeper inadvertently scored an own goal, gifting River Heights 3 points.
Yeah, my thoughts as well. It was a tough one at the end. I think we gave it our all. First half, it was quite tough between the two teams. It had to take something heartbreaking to separate the two teams, but I feel our match fitness is getting up there. We needed more of Lady Luck on our side today, but it's a tough one. We take it as it is. I can say that we are improving. It's a better game than our last game. We've been analyzing our positions as well. We expected a tough game as well. From my team side, we still have a lot that I want us to do on our weaknesses. There's a lot that we still need to do, but we're getting in there. It's not the result that we really wanted, but we need to stay positive. I'm sure it's going to be turning on from here on.
It was a good match. We were all there. Both teams were playing football, but except for the lucky one that buries his chance, and our goal just came in the last minute. We kept on banging until finally we got one. Well, I appreciate it. It was good, and the boys showed consistency, and they were there, and they played real good football. I guess the boys were just nervous, panicking, and it got to do with sometimes with your body movement, the way you position yourself, how you score the goal. So that leaves us as coaches to work on it, and it's something that we must go back to the drawing board and pay more attention to it and just fix it. So far I'm okay. So football is a rotating ball, so you never know, but what's going on for me now, it's great, and I think it's both for the whole entire River Heights family. We are okay, and we are working hard to reach higher heights. I think the improvement that we have to do is based on finishing and the headers. So this is where our boys need to work more on, and probably more on the defensive and closing up. It's something that we still have to work on, but otherwise everything is good, and I really appreciate what the boys did. They fought till the end and they got the results.
Elsewhere, Ramblers had an opportunity to secure 3 points when they were awarded a penalty in the dying minutes of the game. However, they failed to convert, settling for a 1-1 draw against DTS. former Shivrango Secondary School coach and now DTS coach Ricardo Hifitikeko felt the draw was justified as they came close to losing the match in the final moments.
No, definitely both teams came for the win. We were just unfortunate missing a few clear-cut chances. I'm gutted very much, conceding a goal by the goalkeeper misjudging the ball. How unfortunate can you get? But overall, it was a good match. Both coaches were tense. You knew from the get-go that anybody can win the game, and until towards the end of the game, it was open for both teams. But I'm happy to go away with a draw, and we'll go back to the drawing board, as they say. No. I'm not happy with the boys' performance because I believe that they can do better. Today we could have won. Last Saturday we could have won, but we'll fix it. There are a lot of games. There's still a second leg. The first leg is still not done, so we'll get better.
To be honest, we played very poor first half. We picked up second half. We gave away a penalty also in the first half. We had a decent performance in the second half. It was an equal game. We started dominating in the last 10-15 minutes, brought in some fresh legs. Like you've said, at the death we had to take the whole 3 points. But unfortunately, it's one of those days. I don't blame him for that because at another time he would have put it away. So we take the point and we move forward from here. Well, to be honest, we have to work on that. Discipline is very important in a game like this because giving constant fouls away, unnecessary fouls, not even a boy that is threatening to score. But we'll have to work on that and just tone down a bit in terms of our temperament and in our discipline. But it's something that we have to look at. Well, we're happy so far. We're taking it one game at a time. We are building on. We have a relatively new squad. Only 4 or 5 boys from under 15s of last year. So we're building a new squad. We're giving boys an opportunity. So I think by the 3rd, 4th game we should gel together and get more and get more progressive as the league goes on.
Go! Oh, yes!
DJ Dawson.